What's going on, everybody? I'm Anthony AKA Pun vs. Food. Can't wait to see how this comes out.
Dude, that's so fucking good. Bro.
Collab on some stuff today. Got my grill, my Traeger Pro 780. We're gonna take some of this malt, we're gonna smoke it up, and we're gonna make some beer with this. Can't wait to do this. It's West Coast IPA. Can't wait to see how this comes out.
Dump it in and then get a rip. You don't want to rip it full bore.
Okay.
Half throttle is probably solid.
I've never had these before, dude. This is like,
Yeah,
this is one of the best things in barbecue.
I feel like that's gonna render down so far. Like,
yes.
look at that. Yeah, that looks hella good.
He always says, ammonia.
So we get there, go ahead and get it all
Mixed up good.
mixed up good. We do this and let it sit or add more. Created.
Cherry Coke.
Whoops. Columbus hops. Maybe I haven't had a good. Yeah, that's awesome. It tapers outward.
Yeah.
That's what. Yeah, that's a.
Big fucker nice batch.
Fuck damn. Eat.
Yeah, boy. Cheers, bro.
Yeah, for real. Thanks for making it.
Oh,
Again.
you got the fucking bar hit there.
Dude. That's so fucking good. Bro. It just like melts in your mouth. You got the sweetness from the pork. You got like that creaminess coming in through with the mac. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. Dude, just take one bite of that.
This melts, bro. You got that crust on the outside to bite into when the middle like just melts away.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Oh, yes, queen. Super creamy.
Mm-hmm. It's not gritty. You don't have like that gritty, gritty mac. Man.
It's definitely not like cakey.
No.
Like solid.
Yeah, no, it's fucking phenomenal. It's on like I've never had it. It's so good.
This different one's a little warmer, but
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
But yeah. Like this is,
Whoa.
you see like a fattiness, like.
What's going on, everybody? This is Dylan with the Hop Killer Brewery, here with my buddy Anthony, and you guys just got done watching the Grain to Glass video where me and him got together, brewed a smoked West Coast IPA, and while we were doing so, he was so kind as to bring his Traeger over, give us some some pork belly burnt ends, some homemade mac and cheese, which was bomb, and at the end, which unfortunately we were too drunk, or I was too drunk to capture, he smoked some chocolate chip cookies on the Traeger, and that was like a first for me, and I thought that was awesome. That was super cool.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah. So it's been about a month since we brewed and got together. We have the beer here in front of us. Before we break into the beer, I definitely wanted to give you guys some background on him and have him introduce himself. So go ahead.
What up, man?
How's it going?
So I'm Pun vs. Food. Anthony is my name. That's my real name. I've been doing Instagram for like a year and a half, doing barbecue stuff. Not for the whole time, but I wanted to. Food's one of my passions in life. I'm just a fat kid, and that's what I love. So that's just what I'm doing, man.
Hey, man.
So yeah, that's what I've been doing, and got into smoking food a couple years ago. But got my brother gifted me my first Traeger, and I've been off to the races ever since, man.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
When did you discover beer? You know, everybody discovers it probably as a child before they're supposed to drink anyways, but particularly craft beer. When did you start finding that out?
So that was probably about 10, 12 years ago-ish.
Okay.
You know, started with like the entry-level craft beer of like Great White and Blue Moon, you know,
Yeah.
all the Shock Top,
Yeah.
all the OG white or wheat beers or wheat ales or whatever they were. And yeah, from there, progress, stouts, old Rasputins, and IPAs and all
Hell
that
yeah.
fun stuff. And yeah, man, love beer. Love
Did you
it.
ever have like a holy shit, this is what craft beer is moment in your head? Like, is there any beer that you can remember that stood out to you? I know for me, before I got into brewing, I had like gotten into Sierra Nevada and this and that, and me and my wife, I think girlfriend at the time, went to Monterey, and we went to Alvarado Street Brewery on Alvarado Street in Monterey. They had this beer called the Countach. It had like the old school. It's a Ferrari or a Lamborghini.
Okay.
I think it was on the label, and I remember it was the best craft beer I've ever had in my life.
Okay.
So it just like bombarded me with like this mango like juice. It was like when hazies were becoming a thing.
Okay.
And then it was also the most expensive beer I've ever bought in can. But that was mine.
does happen with craft beer, man.
Yeah. What about you?
So I should have prefaced this a little bit, but I went to school in Chico a little bit after college, so I did get introduced to the Pale Ale, the OG Sierra Nevada Pale Ale. So all that being said, yeah, Sierra Nevada Pale Ale was the original, like, oh, okay, this is what craft beer tastes like. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
know?
Yeah. That seems to be a lot of people's like beer. You know?
Yeah, I mean, you know, we're in California, Northern California, and what's more Northern California than Sierra Nevada Pale Ale, man?
I don't think anything really.
I really don't think so, man.
Yeah. Well, man, that's cool. Let's break into the beer. I've already, helped myself to some. You've had a few sips off camera yourself, just to.
I cheated a little bit.
Yeah, that's all right. I'm super pumped for you to try it. I'm
Cheers,
super
bro.
stoked. Yeah, cheers, man.
Hell yeah.
I definitely will put the recipe down in the description below. Again, I drank a little more than I normally would on a brew day. Things didn't just go as planned, but nonetheless,
That might have been my fault.
it's all right.
to be real about it.
When you crack open a double IPA at 8 a.m., the day's gonna be a little off.
And then we had like 4 of those by like 10.
Yeah. But nonetheless, we still created beer, and
We did.
Pretty good beer, surprisingly enough.
I think so, man. I think it tastes great. I think it was, we went out on a limb on something. I mean, I'm not a brewer by any means. I'm just a consumer. But yeah, dude, I think it's great. I think it's great beer, man.
Yeah, and the intention being, blending both of us, me brewing and you barbecuing and smoking.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, you guys saw in the video, we put some of the grain, some of the Pilsner Malt, I think, on the Traeger for about an hour and a half.
Yeah, it was an hour and 5 minutes, I think.
Okay, yeah.
I used Traeger's Gourmet Blend, which is hickory, cherry, and maple all together, and that was the brand or the blend of pellets that I used for this.
For somebody out there trying to do it, what temperature was that at?
So we smoked it at 165. Okay. So that's the lowest setting you can get on a Traeger is 165 on these newer Pro models. And I shouldn't have cleared my throat on the mic.
That's what editing's for, right?
That's
Future Dylan.
Hey, Future Dylan. Meet me.
Ammonia.
Munya. Where the fuck is Nino? That's what we need.
Where the fuck is Nino is the new beer name.
I love it.
Yeah.
Hey, that should be Nino's.
Nino's Mexican Lager is Where the fuck is Nino?
Where the fuck is Nino, bro? I love it.
That's a done deal.
Anyways, back to the good shit.
Yeah.
165, hour and 5 minutes, and lowest setting on a Traeger that you can smoke anything. I wasn't trying to cook anything. If you go any higher, you kind of risk that a little bit. So yeah, 165 with a gourmet blend, and yeah, I think it's great, man.
Yeah,
I think it works. I think it works. As weird as it sounds, I think it works.
Yeah, and we were talking about this again off camera, but if you were to say to somebody, or you want to share this with your homies, and they're like, "Oh, what does that taste like?" Well, if you literally say smoked West Coast IPA,
that's what it tastes like.
That's what it is.
Yep.
In every sense of it too. I didn't find or filter any of this, so it's a little cloudier than I'd prefer. But nonetheless, I'm gonna give it a sniff and get a little beery with you guys.
Go ahead, man. Aroma. I mean, I'll take a sniff and a drink too, but I'm not gonna get all beery, man.
No, I'm not gonna get crazy, but for sure want your input. It's as I've had the luxury that you haven't had to try it in the fermenter right as I kegged it and now, and it definitely has mellowed out some.
Okay.
In the fermenter and right when I kegged it when it was younger, it was just like punched your fucking face with smoke in every sense, flavor, aroma, everything. It kind of dominated the beer, and now as maybe it's warmed up a hair, but I'm getting to get a sniff of it. The smoke isn't as dominant anymore. At least to me, I get it more of like the hops that are coming to the table, some of that piney, resiny character from it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And and I'm going to be real, I'm not the best person to judge about, beer flavors and stuff like that, but what I equate it to is a very malty IPA. That's what I equate it to.
Okay. Yeah.
And that's not a bad thing because I like malty IPAs. So, I mean, that's what I would say.
I definitely agree. I think it is more on the malty side. I wish maybe I think it's malty, but maybe that smoke has some play with it. Like it kind of enhances 100%. Some of that character. Maybe
I think so. I think so.
So
and it's not bad. I don't think it's bad at all because I mean I think that it works. It's different. It's an out of the box thing, and it's could it be refined? Whatever. Yeah. Like
what would you change on it? What would you prefer to see out of it more?
I don't know. That's a hard question. Maybe just less malt, I think.
Yeah.
In the end.
Less malt flavor.
That's probably about it.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's a bad beer. I don't.
No. And
I don't know if I drink a 12-pack of it, but I don't think I could drink a 12-pack of any IPA. So,
true. Yeah.
Well, I could.
Yeah.
But
I think if like a brewery had like a special release.
Absolutely.
And they're like, we did this smoked blah, blah, blah. I think, not only would I not be upset that I bought it, I think, maybe I would get more than one.
For sure.
I think it's easy to drink. Like you said, that malt character like plays into it pretty well. The hops are a little more subdued than I would like. I think they come more through in the aroma to me than they do in the flavor for sure.
I could see that for sure, that maybe the hops should be a little more pronounced, but I think it's great, man.
I think it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty stoked with how it came out.
Hell
to be quite
yeah,
honest.
dude. Hell yeah. All about it.
Hell yeah. Man.
So what about you, man?
What about me?
So you love it, huh?
Love what? This?
Yeah.
I think it's pretty damn good.
Cool, man.
Yeah. I think it's good. I'd brew it again. I don't know, I don't know what I would tweak with it. It's hard to say because so many things didn't go as planned. You know?
Yeah.
So less malt, like you said. I'm not a big fan of malty IPAs personally.
Okay.
I like that to be in the background, and if I'm gonna have an IPA, I want the hops to shine.
For sure.
But I do appreciate a more of a malty-ish IPA.
Absolutely.
And yeah,
and I tend to agree with you, but I will definitely drink.
it's good, man.
Yeah.
What do you think about the bitterness?
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think it's too bad. I think it's dude.
Oh, yeah.
I'm all about it.
Cheers,
bro.
man.
Yeah, hell yeah. Cheers.
Hell
Absolutely. We're just gonna get drunk on camera, dude.
Fuck yeah.
Because that's how all night should go.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. I think it's good.
I think it's
good for
good.
the soul.
And like drinkability factor, like I could totally sit here and drink a couple of these beers.
Me too.
I totally could.
Yeah, and I was telling you before, because I had it. This is the first glass I've had since it was freshly kegged.
Okay.
And again, at the time, it was just like so pungent with the smoke. I was just like, "Fuck, this dominates every part of the beer." But now, it's as balanced as a smoked West Coast IPA could be.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, went out on a limb
Yeah.
on this one big time, because when you hit me up about this, the things that I had seen smoked were like stouts and porters as far as malt.
Yeah.
And we went on a limb because, IPAs are my favorite.
Yeah,
and
we're West Coast boys, man.
that's,
yeah.
that's it, bro.
Yeah, I think you always see it that way because it plays into the qualities of a beer. So like a porter and a stout, you can always get that roasty,
Absolutely.
malty characters, and I think that would just be that extra layer.
Absolutely.
So it makes sense. But
this
is cool.
And even in those styles, the smoke doesn't shine through as much,
No,
in my opinion.
none that I've had that have been like this.
No, I agree.
And I wonder if it's because it's lighter. Like it doesn't have these
Maybe.
chocolate roasted dark like pungent malts to kind of, I don't know.
mask it, maybe.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But
Maybe.
it shines in this for sure.
Yeah, dude. I
Yeah.
think it's cool, man. You might not sell a million cases of it.
I think as a seasonal release or like a seasonal brew for us would be so sick.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
man. Absolutely.
I'm super pumped to see what other people think, especially all your boys in the barbecuing / smoking game. I think. What do you think they think about it?
I think they'll like it. I really do.
Yeah.
Some of the guys in the barbecue game, they're in IPAs. Some of them aren't. Some of them are. The ones that are, I think, they'll dig it. I really think they will.
Do you think it like more than the beer itself has like some tie to your guys' like
Oh.
your guys' passion?
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
this shit was
absolutely.
it was smoked. It's like, man, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's just like that added layer that, like, that's cool that, the malt was put on a grill and it was smoked.
Yeah.
On a Traeger grill, like, that's cool.
Yeah.
Who does that
Totally,
kind of shit?
little extra appreciation.
I know
guess.
Benny Kendrick does. But anyways, he makes really good beer.
Who does he do that with?
Blaker Brewing.
Blaker Brewing.
Yeah,
What, do
they're
you
out
know-
of series.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right on. They do the darker beers though.
Yes.
Yeah.
They do.
Nice.
They do all sorts of different beer. They're a good brewery. Very good brewery.
the beer they do with Kendrick.
Yeah, it's a vanilla bean stout.
Yeah.
It's a vanilla bean stout.
Man, I want to try that.
It's good.
Vanilla bean stout paired with smoke.
Man. It's good.
Isn't it?
It's really good.
Damn. I wouldn't, it's so weird because you like have the sweetness or the perceived sweetness at least with the vanilla and this and that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like the sweetness isn't as pronounced in the smoked version of it, but their standard vanilla bean stout
Gotcha.
that they do is
Phenomenal.
It is, yeah. But I think it's a great beer. It's
Hell
a
yeah.
really good beer. Absolutely. Get some soon. Hopefully.
Yeah. What do you want to brew next together? Because this is definitely not going to be the only collab that we do.
I mean, you know, we could do a stout, we could do a porter, we could do a brown ale. You know,
Hell
I mean,
yeah.
something that does vibe with the smoked aspect of it.
Totally.
You know, I mean, we could do a smoked, I don't know, smoked double or something. I don't know. Want to do a smoked hazy? Let's try that.
Damn, that would be all the hazy boys would flock this way. They'd just line up at my front door just looking for a single can.
Or they'd fucking drop kick us because they're like, what the hell
How
is
dare
wrong
you?
with you?
Nah, these guys drink a bunch of bullshit anyway, so I think they'd be down for it, at least to try it.
Well, you'd think, but you know, you never know.
Never know.
Never know.
Yeah. So what? You're super
Pinkies up,
passionate.
goddammit.
And the drunk Munya is coming out.
We're coming.
What is your, if you have goals and aspirations with what you want to do and what you're passionate about in a perfect world that we all don't live in,
Right.
what would you like to do with what you're passionate about?
So, you know, doing the Instagram thing, the obvious thing is to not work. You work at home and you post content and cook and all that stuff. That's ideal. That's in the ideal world.
Yeah, being
You
a
know?
creator.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, wouldn't you love to just stay home and just brew beer?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think that'd be awesome.
I mean,
Yeah.
if I could just stay home, make pork belly burn ends every day.
Which are really good, by the way.
well, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna thank you now because I didn't thank you on the original video.
Yeah, we were drunk. It's all right.
It happens.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
that would be ideal. I mean, I've had a lot of aspirations otherwise, you know, food truck and all that stuff. And
Yeah.
maybe that's in the cards still, you know,
Yeah.
but,
I think, dude, you'd kill it.
I appreciate it, bro.
I think you would
I
fucking
appreciate
kill
it.
it.
Thank
And
you,
it would
man.
be cool. Granted, you have your appreciation for craft beer, and in today's world, especially at least now in this present day in 2020, most places need food, to even serve beer,
Absolutely.
which is crazy because of
It is
everything
crazy.
going on.
It is super crazy.
But yeah, man, seeing you in a food truck, I think you'd fucking kill it.
Thanks, man.
I think it would be cool. I think even if you had like an undelivered market where you can have like a brick and mortar and have, pun versus food,
Yeah.
I think it'd be so rad. It'd be
Dude.
so cool.
It's been something that's definitely been thought about, but, you know, never actually. And honestly, you know, with all this COVID crap, like, I'm pretty happy I didn't dive into that world.
Right? Me too.
Because I probably would have failed in this whole COVID world.
Yeah, man. It's I couldn't imagine. I don't even know what it's like to open it.
I couldn't even imagine, dude.
Sinking all that money and time and hopefully not quitting your day job right away, but
For sure.
depending on the workload and this and that. What did I tell you? Do you remember what I told you when we're here as far as content goes? What we're gonna do before the end of the year, or what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make sure happens for you before the end of the year, or were you too drunk?
I might have been too drunk.
YouTube? You remember that?
Oh, I do.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
I do need to
Pun
make a
versus
YouTube.
food.
I definitely need to make
We're
a
doing a
YouTube.
YouTube. He's doing a YouTube. Actually, I'm just gonna help him get the first video uploaded and
This guy
keep
right
him
here,
going.
this guy's the man. He's the content creator.
people need to see your shit, man.
editing, and he's the shit, man.
Give him a yes, queen, bro. You do it so good.
Yas Queen.
that needs to be on the YouTube world.
Well, it might.
It will be.
Yas Queen.
Yeah.
Or what was the other one? Oh, God damn it.
What's your boy's name back in Texas?
Big Hov. Big Hov.
Big Hov.
Big shout out to my dude, Big Hov. He's the fucking man. Big Hov's Barbecue.
God damn it.
Cheers, God damn it.
Big Hov.
Make sure to keep that pinky pop, though.
Who's that from? Is that your deal?
No, that's Chuck, man.
Chuck?
Yeah.
Flavored, Bang Bang Flavored Gang?
Bang, bang, flavor gang.
That guy, I mean, I'm not much into the cooking. I wish I cooked more, to be honest. But, man, his shit is entertaining.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, he's on it.
He is the fucking man.
Yeah.
He's like.
He's local. He's in Vallejo.
Valley
right?
Joe and
Yeah.
Old Valley Joe. Yep.
The V-Town.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, yeah, what can you say about old Chuck?
Man.
Love that guy.
Yeah.
Like literally one of my most favorite humans on this planet. Seriously,
That's
is
cool.
is my man Chuck.
That's
Love
awesome.
that guy.
Yeah, I've seen him lately on the old IG. He's been doing some shit with Jägermeister.
Yeah.
Making some like barbecue. Like, what is he making? Some like sauce or some shit with
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
I think he made a sauce. I don't remember if it was for. I think it was for chicken wings or something like
yeah,
that.
yeah. Something with chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chuck,
It was
dude,
dope.
he's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Good for him, man. He blew up on TikTok the right time. He got
Yeah.
in, and good for him, man.
Hell yeah.
He has like the perfect personality for TikTok.
You guys need to do a collab.
I mean,
Do you guys do collabs like
I
through
mean-
the brewing game?
I mean,
Or sorry, barbecue game?
well, we're on a competition barbecue team.
Oh yeah, that's right. Didn't you guys do one in the Pacific Flyway? Was that not it?
We didn't go to that. We
Oh,
didn't go to
okay.
that. We did grilling and chilling last year, actually.
That's right.
Here in
What
Dixon.
does you guys have a name? Like a group name?
We're Los Borrachos Cochinos.
Hell yeah.
We're the drunk assholes, pretty much.
Fitting, very
That's
fitting.
so true.
Who else is in it? Is it just you guys?
So it's me and Chuck and our friend Eric, Brews and Q's from Instagram, and Chuck's friend from high school, or from his childhood. His name's AJ.
Oh, cool.
AJ's a freaking man, dude. Love that guy.
Damn.
He has an IG, but he doesn't. He's just personal. He's just a homie, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
Great dude.
That's awesome.
Love those guys.
Damn. How
That's
many
my-
have
that's
you
my
guys done a
squad.
lot together?
So we did 3 of them last year. We did one this year. This year's was just kind of like a judging feedback kind of thing,
Yeah.
and that was really cool. And but yeah, we did the first one we ever did was last year, and we did it in Modesto at the Harley Rib Cook-Off
Oh, cool.
that they have there yearly.
Nice.
And we got 6th place out of 30 teams.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Congratulations. That's awesome.
I mean we were drunk as shit.
That's even more
Man,
impressive.
we had a great time. We had a phenomenal time.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah, so we did that. Did the one here in town. We got 9th place on that one. Damn, I feel like we did do another one, but I'm blanking on it.
Well, hopefully Chuck will hit us in the comments with that last one.
Chuck,
We're counting on you.
hit me up, bro.
Yep.
Chuck, you're gonna need some of this beer, big dog. I'm just saying.
Yeah, we're gonna can up. The plan is to can the rest of this batch, and give it all to Pun over here so he can distribute it to all his homies, and I'll probably bum a few for myself just so I can do the same.
Well, you better.
Yeah, man, it's really good, man. I'm impressed because I came into it like fuck. I've never even had something that's smoked, and let alone something that's like a West Coast IPA. So it's just like. Yeah, but I'm pumped for how it came out, and I hope we'll have to rebrew it again for sure.
Dude, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, do it once. Hey, this was just the initial test batch. And so from there, that's when you progress, right?
Yeah, man.
That's what you do. But I think it's great, man. Dude. Yeah, I think it's great.
Yeah.
Dude, cheers.
Cheers again,
The
man.
brewmaster,
Stop.
Dylan. The brewmaster.
No.
I did nothing. He did it all.
I mean, you actually, you haven't seen the video yet, but I've been able to edit it in between now and when this video is being posted. In the video, you're the king. You did all the milling. You did all the mashing.
I mean, you're just trying to make me look good.
It's easy to do.
Maybe.
Hell yeah, man. Well,
Moonya.
I appreciate you coming over and
I
having
appreciate
the
it,
collab
man.
together. That was one of the funnest days I've had in a long time.
That's awesome.
2020 has been a fucked up year for probably every single person that's watching this video, including us.
100%.
And that was a really good ass day.
Dude, yeah, I'm with you. Definitely one of the best days of 2020.
Haven't been
no
that
question.
drunk at 9 a.m. in a while. Really long time.
I might have.
I haven't had that good of food probably ever, to be honest. That literally.
Now that's way too kind. That's way too
You
kind.
have video proof. You can go back in this video and watch that. You see, I mean, that shit literally floored me. That was amazing.
I appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate that big time.
Cheers, man.
Cheers, bro.
Thanks again.
Hey, appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, this is a great time.
Yeah. Again, this was Dylan with the Hop Killer Brewery and Anthony with Pun vs. Food. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys found any value or entertainment out of the video, please make sure to smash that like button down below. If you enjoy this kind of content,
Smash it.
smash it hard. If you enjoy this type of content or enjoy any of the previous content I've produced, make sure to hit the subscribe. And if you want to make sure you're one of the first to see the video, hit that bell icon in the top right. And again, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers, guys.